Hey guys, today we're having a look at another Gigabyte motherboard. This is the B760M, as you can see. This is the D2H. This is the D2H DDR4. So this motherboard can still take DDR4 RAM. These days DDR5 is not that expensive, but still DDR4 is very popular and widely available. Also the prices on DDR4 is actually very good. So there you can see this is the LGA 1700 socket, ultra durable motherboard. The sides of the box, there you can see it's just the basic board description. On the other side of the box, just more branding. Yeah, so that's the sides of the box. Then at the back of the box, it just shows you that you've got your 2.5 gigahertz LAN, which is very nice. So there you can also see the VRMs on the motherboard, high quality, and yeah, the layout of the board. So let's get this out of the box. And oh yeah, and it can take two PCIe Gen 4 M.2s. So that's a nice feature. The rest of the board is pretty standard and basic, but there's a few nice features on this. So let's get this out of the box. So yeah, when you open up the box, obviously you get your two SATA cables and the motherboard itself. Let's just lift that out. At the bottom of the box, got your little I/O backplate or cover that comes into the back of the chassis, and some booklets and just a little guide showing you how to insert stuff and do stuff on the motherboard. The motherboard is packaged in some kind of an anti-static bag. So there, the bag is even branded Gigabyte. So let's take this out of the bag. Alright, so this is the motherboard. You can see it's got a bit of cooling there on the board, heatsinks attached to the board itself. Let's quickly have a look at this side of the board. You've got your two USB 2s on this side where you can insert keyboards and mouse, or mice and keyboards and mouses, keyboards and mice, or any input devices that doesn't need USB 3. And there you've got a little PS2 port still. Then something that's also getting scarcer these days is the VGA port. So this one has still got a VGA port, a HDMI port, and then it's got these 4 USB 3 ports and that 2.5 gigahertz LAN port. Standard audio sockets with your line in and out and mic port. On this side of the board where you connect the IOs and stuff, you've got a bit of LED support here, definitely a COM or serial port connection, and your front audio. It's got Q Flash Plus, a little button there which you can use to flash the BIOS. Alright, so then we've got USB, your front USB 1, 2 and 3. This is not USB 3 and USB 2 and USB 1. I mean, this is just the numbering of the USB ports. You do have a USB 3.2 connector over here for your front USB 3 connector, so that is definitely possible to connect. And yeah, on this side of the board, also I see on this board you've got a fan input, or I mean a fan plug over here, and you've got a fan plug at the way at the top for another system fan to connect there, and then you've got your CPU fan connector there. Then in any case, where were we? So yeah, on this side you've got 2 of the SATA plugs that's facing to the side, and then you've got 2 SATA plugs that's facing upwards, and there's just your normal power supply connector. These ports has got clips on the side and also clips on this side, so it's not those press in kind of sockets which you have to just press until it goes in. This one has actually got nice clips to help you insert the RAM. Oh yeah, at the top there you've got your power for your 12 volts, and all the caps, as you can see on the motherboard, all the caps on the motherboard is solid state, so no capacitors of low quality, or these are just a bit stronger than the other kind of capacitors. And then at the back of the board you've just got your basic back plate supporting the processor, and that's it. Yeah. Alright, so I'm just gonna hold the camera like in my hands quickly, and there you've got the PCI M.2 slot where you can put your NVMe's or SSD drives, and if you have a look, there's another one. Now these works with you can just slip in your drive there, and then this little clip you have to pull it out to get your before you insert the drive, so then it's ready for that. And once the drive is in, you just push this back and it keeps the drive in place. Both of these slots can't take the shorter drives, so you'll have to use a drive that is the correct length on this motherboard. So yeah, that's just something interesting to be aware of. Right, so you've seen the motherboard, and this is what this video is about, just showing you how it looks, what is on the board, what kind of IOs, and everything that you get in the box. So thanks for watching, and hopefully you can decide now if you want this or not.